Welcome back to Say No More Media. Today, we got to go all the way back to 2023 when Coach Prime Deion Sanders made his announcement that this ain't the year. If you ain't about that, you got to hit the portal. So in 2026, we're going to revisit that speech. It's going to be a live reaction to Well Off Media. Salute to Deion Sanders Jr. Well Off Media. Go like, comment, and subscribe to their channel. I had to dive super deep, pause, into the 2023 speech that he gave, not only the incoming freshmen or the incoming transfer portal players that are coming into Colorado, but also the guys who are leaving, who are getting the boot out the door. I do this every single live, bro. That's crazy. I do the same thing. I keep my phone way too loud. Anyways, glad you guys are in here. When you get in here, don't forget to hype the video, like, comment, subscribe, join the channel memberships if you want to support the movement. We got the littest chat on YouTube. Late night hype, just for my people who love Colorado football. You ain't got nothing else to do. Come chill with your cousin, man. Come chill with your partner. We in here tonight. We're going to go all the way back to 2023, the first ever speech Coach Prime gave in 2023 to the Colorado football team. And I want you guys to think about this for a second. I want you guys to think about what it feels like to be, a lot of hurt feelings came from this meeting. Savage, bruh. I had to go back, Keith. I had to go back to the beginnings. Sometimes you got to go back to the beginning to understand where you finna go in 2026. We're going to listen to the message. We're going to break down the message. We're going to see in 2026, TMFB, what's the word, brother? We got to go back to 20. Sometimes in life, bro, and sometimes in sports, you got to go back to where it started so you only know where you're going, right? Y'all can agree to that. Y'all heard that before. How do I know where I'm going unless I know where it started? So we're going to revisit 2023 speech. Shout out to Well Off Media, Deion Sanders Jr. I will be pausing and reacting to this video. I'm going to add it to the stage here. Without further ado, this video, Deion Sanders meets with Colorado football team players for the first time. We going all the way back to 2023. Freaking night. Say no more, cuz. What's happening? What's up, bruh? What's good, Freak Night? That name is crazy. Freak Night with it. I ain't mad at you, though. Glad you in here, bruh. Oh, I'm all the way down. My bad. My voice. All right, so yeah. So to give everybody a basic context, we're going back to 2023 to basically understand the mindset, what was said was gonna happen, because we in year 4. So we gotta revisit the speech, and I'm starting this series, right? I want y'all to rock with me. I'm about to go on. Let's say Kai Sinai does his Mafia-thon, right? I'm about to go on a stream-a-thon, whatever, a Colorado-thon, a Say No More-a-thon. I'm about to revisit every Well Off Media video from this video forward up until where we at now before the season starts. So I'm going to be live at probably like 8 in the morning, another time at 12, another time at 6, just revisiting all of these videos so we can catch up. This is a journey we all been on, bro. Like, this is literally a journey we all been on. We all joined this Colorado football. We were there for the good times, the bad times, the highs and the lows. So what I'm finna do, oh, there it is. I'm finna start a whole straight up Clint Moses. What's happening, bro? Appreciate you, fam. Glad you in here, brother. We finna start a whole, you know how Kai and I had that Mafia-thon? We finna do a straight up Say No More-a-thon. From now, I'm finna review. I'm finna go Well Off Media, Reach the Beat. I want to go from 2023, all the practices, everything they did, and catch up I want to be caught up by kickoff. I want to be caught up to every Well Off Reach the People media video there has been here since the high school. That's what I'm talking about, bro. So without further ado, we're going to go to Deion Sanders meets with the Colorado football Well Off Media team. I will be pausing and live reacting to this video. Bear with me. I ain't going to be bumping my gums like I usually do because I got a lot of feedback on that. I will let the video play, but if I got to tap in, I got to tap in. Appreciate y'all being here. Hey, we the littest chat on YouTube. Talk your stuff in here. Say whatever you want to say. Just keep it respectful. Let's keep it respectful. You know what I mean? Just don't do too much, and let's keep it lit.
How you feel, Storm?
I feel good. I'm really excited for, look at him. He looks excellent.
How do you feel?
It's intelligent.
I'm in shock right now. How nice is here. And you can breathe clean air.
2023.
That's all. That's the wall. Look at his. Look at his key. Look at it.
Billy G.
That's 2 more in. Yeah.
Now is like, oh girl, right? Is that a super close friend of the family? Is she like an investor? If you got any information, I know a lot of you guys are really tapped in. Let me know who this is right here. I know she's more of on the investor side, right? I know her son is like a personal assistant for Coach Prime. Let me know who that is. It was amped for sure. Coach Prime need that dominant defense he had for sure. It was that. If you guys know who this is, let me know. I'm about to get back to you. I know her son is like Coach Prime's personal assistant. If you have any more information, I'm going all the way back.
In shock right now. How nice is here.
Okay.
And you can breathe clean air.
That's what we walk in. That's all. That's what. Look at his key. Look at it.
I keep it all the way real, not well off, but I watched the actual games, but I didn't get tapped into like the last 3 games of Bucky at well off at Jackson State. I gotta keep it real, bro. I'm not gonna come on here and woof to y'all, bro, for sure. All right, she's the business advisor. Okay, Prime's manager. Okay, all right. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Right on. I didn't know. I mean, I seen her around for a long time. I figured it was like alongside business marketing, but I didn't know exactly like what her title was and what her son was or whatever. Appreciate that.
That's 2 more in.
Can't listen to that music, bro. Can't have that music playing in the background. Can't risk getting that copyright. Oh, still can't. Rick George ain't here with us no more. Respect for Rick George. I can't play the music in the background because I don't want to get that copyright strike because YouTube really be on that. Okay, so I'm like right on TMB. What I really want to say is right how this meeting means a lot to me because first of all, I'm a Coach Prime, I'm a Deion Sanders fan, right? But more importantly, I've been here on this ride. I remember this meeting. I remember what was said. This is about everybody gets held accountable on this channel. More importantly, the players have went through it. The coaches have went through it. Coach Prime been through surgeries, all that. You feel me? I just want to make sure us as fans, we're still aligned with the same vision we signed up for, the same speech he gave. This is a crazy game right here, bro. You talking about guys, yeah, they came off a horrible season, but he came. I'm gonna let the video play before I get into it. I'm talking too much. I'm gonna let the video play before I say what I really want. There it is.
All right, guys.
That's the way we walk in.
That's the way we walk in. I'm just learning that. Look, I'm gonna just make a few comments, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I want you guys to spend time with Coach Prime. But you know, as I've told you before, you know, my job is to bring you the best coach in the country in Colorado. We just did. You're gonna learn that this guy is about integrity,
right?
It's about character, it's about his faith, it's about leading men. That's what he does.
All right, so we just heard where we're gonna break down everything. Rick George said Coach Prime Deion Sanders about his character, his faith, all things Coach Prime has stood firm on. Not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you to this day. He will suspend you if you late to the meetings. If you ain't there, he will hold players accountable. I'm gonna give him that. Coach Prime is on that when it comes to holding up to his faith and his character for sure.
He's an incredible family man. I've gotten to know him over the last month, and couldn't be more excited that he's your new head football coach. So with that, I'm going to have Coach Prime come up here and say some words and spend some time with you guys. But let's give him a big Colorado Buffalo welcome.
Salute to Rick George. We know he stepped down. It's now Lovo here. Look at these faces right here, y'all, bro. That's the governor right there, right? None of these dudes was on the squad for 2023. Let me see here. If you see a familiar face in here, tap in. Like, for real, bro. That's why I'm going all the way back. Yeah, not for sure. What up, Dre? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Salute to T Callan and what they got going on, brother. I'm super mutual. I ain't in it. That ain't. I'm from that era where you mind your business. You know what I'm saying? But I really like the breakdowns he be doing over there. I feel like you can support people without jumping in their business. Whatever he got going on is whatever he got going on. That's brother business. You know what I'm saying? But yep, I seen you going crazy over there too, for sure. If you see a familiar face in here, bro, you gotta be, bro, because I honestly, bro, really be dropping heat, and he been gone for a minute, but I'm still gonna support who I support. I mean, I'm still gonna watch who I watch. I'm a grown man. I'm not just going, oh, you into it with him. I ain't on that, bro. It's 2026. Like that ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? I'm gonna just do my job, stay in my lane, and do what I do, my business. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what this meeting is to me is looking at everybody and seeing like, bro, if you recognize a face, let me know, because we didn't keep too many people from this team.
When I tell you, he is the man, and God called him strategically to reach out to me to make it happen. He didn't convince me. He confirmed to me.
Right.
This was
Right. For sure, bro.
It wasn't about a bag. I got that. It was all about opportunity to do something that hadn't been done in quite some time.
Right.
And Rick, I'm forever grateful for that opportunity, my man. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you.
I think Ben is in the cut right here, but Ben was one of the few. Ben, Harrison, the governor, the old lineman. I ain't gonna lie. A few of the old linemen in the league right now. It didn't look like it during the 2023 season because Shador got sacked like the third highest in college football that year. But look at this team, bro. Like, that's why I had to go back, bro. So I'm starting. If you guys are just getting in here, I appreciate it. You can hit the thumbs up as well. I'm starting a series where I'm just gonna review every video from here until we get to the season. I'm gonna go back and just look at how every season went. You feel me? But yeah, now this team looks way different, bro. Where's the receiver who's going to the NFL right now? Who went to Arizona State? I know he in here somewhere. What's his name? Jordan. Yeah, Jordan. Was it Jordan Tyson? Jordan Tyson's in this meeting right now, bro, from Arizona.
Thank you for investing in me. I appreciate it. Now let's get busy. You know what, Jackson State?
Absolutely, bro.
I'm still gonna believe. I've been believing ever since I was a short boy. When I told my mother at the age of 7, I was gonna make a lot of money, I was gonna be rich, and she was gonna never have to work another day of her life. And my actions lined up with that.
Right.
belief. And I had to stop believing. And I have a problem when young men with everything in front of them
For sure.
don't believe. That's a problem for me. Tremendous problem. Because you can rescue your mama, you can rescue your father, your friends, your loved ones, the homies, anybody who's looked out for you. You have the ability and the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, we're talking about someone who came over from the SWAC. The SWAC, the cheese. We talking about chicken here. We talking about the cheese ain't nowhere the same in the SWAC. We talking about Delta Airlines. We talking about food on the plane. There ain't no the water ain't running in Mississippi. We talking about somebody who went from the SWAC to a Power 4 conference, and he told the team he's bringing his Louis luggage. He sat in front of these young men. So I'm super for Coach Prime Deion Sanders, but I played college football before, bro. Went over to Abilene Christian before, D1 AA, played football before. It was D2, D1 AA, but I'm going to say D1 AA because Abilene Christian went D1 AA when I went there. So I'm just going to say this. Sitting in this meeting as young college recruits, bro, and being told you're bringing your Louis luggage, I'm for the players too. That's tough. That's tough, bro, because we're looking at what college football is really all about, right? Prime looks so much younger and healthier. Yeah, bro, he went through a lot. Cam Duncan. Oh, Cam, what up? You could see in their faces they weren't cut out for prime. Sitting in this seat before, at Abilene Christian before, and sitting in summer camp and everything before. When I'm gonna get into that too. Tyson on the right on RMJ Media. It's the unknown, bro. College football is such a political game. It's such a year-to-year game. All these guys got recruited by somebody at Colorado who's no longer there. They might have took a position somewhere. They might have dipped and got a promotion. I've been there before, bro. I've been recruited by somebody that brought you somewhere and then cut on you, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Tyson came back later and apologized to Coach Prime this year after the ASU game. We could have used him for sure. With the lack of depth this year, he could have used these young men for sure. Yeah, they were shocked. All right, I'm going to get into the video. I know I'm going to start bumping my gums too much because I'm going back to my days when I've been recruited by somebody out of high school, got to college, and they left. And in the season, they dipped on me. And that's your guy. So I want everybody to understand, like, in football, when a recruiter or somebody brings you in, our position coach, that's your guy. They're vouching for you to, like, the head coach, the athletic director. And then when they dip on you, or in this sense, when the head coach gets fired, the recruiting staff gets fired, and you get a whole change of regime, that's tough, bro. As a college football player, I ain't going to hold you.
But you got to believe. It's a spirit around this team, around the school, that is not traditional. In some kind of way, you guys have accepted it, and you've begun to be complacent with it. And even some of the guys that aren't here,
for sure,
and those are the ones. All this gonna stop. I still have unfinished business.
Right.
Jackson State, because whatever I start, I'm gonna finish.
Jackson State was still about to play like their bowl game in this video. But what I see right here, I ain't gonna hold you. I want y'all to look real quick, bro. All this is not one. I don't know if this is a Saturday, if this is an off day. Look at the schedule right here. Look at Cal. This is they were in the Pac-12. Utah, Washington, SC, Oregon, Arizona State, Cal, UCLA, Minnesota. This was when Colorado was literally in the Pac-12, bro. You feel me? Ain't no video of that, so the jury is out. Say no more. This pass was funny. He had to, for sure, bro. Facts.
And we got to go win this championship. We don't do that. But then shortly thereafter, I just want you to know, I'm coming.
Pause.
Not to compete, but to win.
Pause. That was crazy.
Up, but to show out. Not to be amongst the rest, but to be the best. I'm coming.
Those words are words that me as a fan, me as a supporter. All right. Okay. We went 4-8 the fourth season, whatever it was, right? He told the kids to hit the portal immediately. Nah, that was crazy, but it's the business of it. He was just more, for him in Colorado, it was just more of the forefront, but a lot of players get told to do that. It's a crazy game, bro. It's a crazy game. So that's why I'm for the player. I'm pro player. I'm pro coach. I'm pro university, because I've been there on the player side when it's just like, figure it out. We ain't got no scholarship for you this year. You got to go figure it out after spring. You get the spring game in, you best of luck. It's tough, bro. It's a cold game in college sports, bro. For real.
I'm flat out coming. This is real. This ain't no ESPN. This ain't one of the networks you just happen to see me on. I'm right in front of you. You know why? Because I'm coming. I'm coming to restore, to replace, to re-energize.
Yo.
Some of y'all that are salvageable. I'm not going to lie. Everybody that's sitting there in the seat ain't going to have a seat when we get back.
Some of y'all sitting in this seat ain't going to have a seat when we get back. All these dudes put on their best fits to come see Coach Prime Deion Sanders, and I'm going to be on Deion Sanders' side right here as somebody taking a head coaching job for the first time. I don't want nothing to do with last year's team. Hey, but doesn't that seem somewhat like this year's team? It's very familiar that the way this year's team is being handled is how 2026 is being handled. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but this speech looks exactly like what's going on in 2026, bruh. Hear me out. Let me cook real quick. Jabari just had some good meat in my mouth. That's crazy, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you. You just made the top say no more pause list of all time, brother. Prime ain't the only coach to tell players at the portal. That's a show. Oh, barbecue meat. Cool. Hey, I appreciate that clarification, my guy. That was wicked. Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. That was crazy work right there. Not one coach I saw the whole team that hit the portal. Nah, Cam Duncan. Yeah, it's not the whole. He didn't tell the whole team. There's like 5 or 6 there's like almost 10 players that stayed. Hey, yo, I just joined the live. Lil Bucket, what's up, bruh? Mr. Moderator himself, what's happening, bruh? What's good? Hey, shout out to Lil Bucket, bruh. But yeah, on that tip right there, pause. It's just facing that type of news, bro, that you all these guys, it must be 40 people in here, but I think maybe 10 stayed. But I ain't gonna lie, when they got to one-on-one, the next video after this, when they got to one-on-one spring ball, trash. They was getting belt. Hey, his transfer portal players was putting belt on a lot of their returners. So I ain't mad at how you told them to hit the portal. You had to. Yeah, the ones who left bounced on their own for sure. We didn't skip past that, Bucky. We had to pause the whole section, bruh. What you mean, cuz? We told bruh, pause. Hold on. Violation. Flag on the play. Fat Joe and Jada. Flag on the play. That was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. That was wicked.
But I'm coming. I started, and we're gonna go dominate, and we're gonna work. I'm coming to work and not to play. I'm coming to kill it and not to kick it. I'm coming.
Okay.
So you gotta understand. So when I get back, there ain't gonna be no hats in no meeting. There ain't gonna be no hoodies on no meeting. There ain't gonna be no phone. I wish you would bring a phone in my meeting. There ain't gonna be no earrings in the meeting. Everybody's gonna look like everybody. I'm coming. It's gonna be a different place, a different feel, a different attitude, a different energy, right, a different work ethic, a different want, a different hunger, a different desire, a different need, a different capacity. It's gonna be a different.
That was crazy.
I'm coming. See, by now you better feel it. You can feel what I'm saying. You can feel where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
You know I ain't playing because I got credentials back up. I'm coming. And you gonna hear me.
So that's a great point. Oh, I'm glad you made that point, Cam Duncan. I love how he said we already got the quarterback figured out. I'm looking at 2026, right? Hear me out right now. Stay with me now. Ocho Cinco voice. I'm looking at 2026 as if somebody's treating 2026 like how Prime treated 2023. Beyond his, not saying that Coach Prime doesn't have the end all say all, but he really doesn't as far as like a university. If you know the hierarchy, I'm not, and on my channel, I don't stir up no controversy or, but the head coach has a lot of say so, but it's the athletic director. Then you go to the chancellor, and then you go to like the boosters and all that stuff. This feels like how they did a complete wipe of last year's team is they're making preparations to 2-3 years. We're talking about millionaires now, bro. We're talking about how millionaires think, right? So I want us to shift our focus real quick from like, we're thinking about a millionaire mindset, a college football business mindset. It ain't on no 1 year rental. Everything is 1, 2, 3 years. Just how Coach Prime was given this 4-year grace, they're about to give the next head coach that comes after him and whoever the next 4-year grace. So how I look at his speech right now is what I look at the 2026 portal. They just cleaned house. They told everybody to cut, bro. They told everybody to dip. Even they made Coach Phillips got out of here. The recruiter got deep. He's gone. He's in Memphis. And then everybody he recruited had to leave too. That sounds a lot like a take. That sounds a lot behind the scenes, like somebody that's taking over that they're, all right, I got to put my hands on this. Pause. 3 more wins was more than 1 year. I'm about to get lost in the chat, bro. 3 more wins was more than 1 year before, and they were competitive and not getting beat by like 30 points a game for sure. Prime is a portal dude. Mind blowing. He don't recruit high school kids. JUCO, HBU, FC is local, Colorado, bruh. Great point, Clint Moses. Look at how everything is kind of like dealing out. I'm gonna reset what I said. 2026 looks like the first season when Coach Prime walked in 2023 and said everybody's leaving. That's the same thing as 2026. Now, I want to say Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, is the one that's doing this, but a part of me feels like this is an overhaul of even what he had going on with players here. They're saying, nah, everybody out, new version in. You feel me? Oh, Oregon wasn't belt, Cam Duncan. All right. CU could have been a bowl team in year 1. They were competitive and lost their defense, bro. Yeah. Their defense and the offensive line to me, and no run game. First game after Travis got hurt, yeah, bro took us out. That was crazy. That's why Marion was brought in some key, bro. Hey, great point, Dre. It looks like, because I keep it all the way real on my channel, the way I'm looking at it, it looks like the hiring of Marion, even Sean Livingston shopping for a job right now, shopping for a job at Dallas, he's actively seeking a job. They're doing a wipe. They wipe them down, wipe me down. They wiping the college millionaires. We're talking about billionaires. We're talking about investors. We're talking about Lovo being brought in. George, who brought Coach Prime in, gone. Lovo in. Stay with me now. Ocho Cinco voice. They're preparing for, if this season don't go right, they're going in a different direction, bro. Real talk. Now, I went back to this 2023 session to talk about when Coach Prime first addressed the team. This year's team looks a lot like 2026 looks a lot like when Coach Prime came in and told everybody, y'all out. That's how 2026 looks. Like their coaching staff included. It's looking like they're coming in and saying, hey, all right now, 2026 play if you want to. It's going to be some furniture moving in this, please. I keep it real on my channel, bro. And I love me some Colorado football. But I'm looking at the chess, not checkers. It's looking like some moves is literally being played on a millionaire mindset. I'm talking about long term. The Buffs always have lesser coaching. Merritt and McPherson showed that for sure. Actually, Prime brings in legit high school guys. The fact people still can't figure out why Prime doesn't focus on high school recruiting is so funny to me. It's obvious that his recruiting in today's college football is an afterthought. High school football is an afterthought right now, Cam. They're not even looking at their, bro. They're looking at FCS level. Then they're going like Division II, then JUCO. High school is the last. Unless you 5-star, they ain't worried about it like that. Hardly recruiting in-state is strange. I mean, you got Matt McChesney that's out there that made that a really big deal. But for that, I'm gonna say this: if I'm a California guy, do I dream of playing for USC and Cal? Yeah. If I'm a Colorado guy, do I dream of playing at Colorado State and Colorado? Yeah. Do I feel like you're supposed to sew up your state for sure? But I think the way the wave is going, they're changing a lot of that. That's what I'm saying, bro. I gotta keep it real on this channel. What about Washington and Utah? They wasn't belt either, huh? What's going on there, little bucket? I'm kind of lost. I ain't gonna hold you. Hold it down. Washington State, the whole team was out sick. Are you talking about when the quarterback was at Washington State from Miami? Bro, was the first round pick. Well, I can't think of his name right now. That's crazy. Stop making excuses. They was trash. Little buckets on Demon. Okay. And Shador got hurt and didn't play. Do you remember anything for that year? No, he didn't play that year. Marv was a DC before, so Livingston sees the writing on the wall. Oh, for sure. Bro, again, Dre, you always bring me back to my point. That's why I'm going back to this video right here. Stay with me now. Again, this meeting right here. So hear what I'm saying. This meeting right here in 2023 seems a lot like 2026, the overhaul that's happening behind the scenes. It feels like Coach Prime is there. Yeah, he's the face, he's there. But what they're building for the next 4 years is if this don't work, they're moving in a different direction, bro. You feel me? Like they got everybody out of there from last season, bro. It was crazy. I don't think you remember that season very well. Cam Duncan's on Demon, Lil Buck is on Demon. Do your dance then, bro. Bo is so, bruh. I'm so ready for this season for sure. When you lose, ain't much. Remember to win games for sure. Colorado got those old linemen to me, but that's all for sure. In year one, remember how competitive they were for a team that brought in 80 new players? Yeah, bro, it was cracking year one. I ain't gonna hold you. It was going. They still got belt. The games that matter, they got belt. Oregon, Supreme belt. This is crazy. So what? Progress have the Buffs made because they right back where they started from. Wow. Keith, I'm wondering what side you're on now. I've seen you on a lot of different channels, my boy. Listen, Keith, I appreciate you. And that's a great point. And I'm glad you're subscribed and you're a member of this channel because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I agree. It looks, and hear me out. Okay. That's why I went to this video, because it's looking like 2026 all over again is looking like the version of when Coach Prime first came to the team and talked about he's bringing his Louis luggage. I'm not saying Brendan Marion is that successor to him. What I'm saying is that it looks like Rick George is out, Lovo is in. Higher people at B have taken over this program because that's what happens when there's chicken involved. You feel me? So, does it feel like we're right back at square one? Yeah, that's why my bad. My YouTube, don't take me down. That's why I'm saying this video looks like we're at square one again. That's a perfect point. That's what I'm saying. I'm with Matt on that. Have to look at Colorado. I know some of the kids can play. All of them ain't garbage. Not for sure. But that's where I'm at with it, is that I went back to this video like, bro, are we back at square one again? You feel me?
Because it's gonna be little silent little footsteps that you don't even have to strain. But you don't know. I'm coming. Just a second, my voice, the commitment to excellence. That
Right.
There's not gonna be any more mediocrity. Period. Some of y'all that really got it, that really want it, and really deserve it, and you got to play beside a fool that don't want it, don't deserve it, they don't even love it. I promise you, it's my job to get rid of it. Okay.
Woo! That's
I love
tough.
everything about this institution. I mean, the academics prevalence, no crime, beautiful city, beautiful stadium. We've never had nothing of sort to work out in, to train in. Our kids would go absolutely crazy,
Right,
to be in this situation that you're in.
I get what he's saying right there. He's saying he's bringing over his Jackson State players, but okay, we have the running back from Jackson State. That first year, he ended up transferring. Jeremiah Brown stayed down. Brown, the offensive lineman, he tried to hit the portal last season. Cameron Silman Craig worked out. Shador worked out. Shiloh worked out. Travis worked out, of course. You know, I get it. Like, you was trying to bring the power four guys. You was trying to bring the guys from the SWAC over here. I understand that. The whole defense left, so they definitely are rebuilding. You know, it's a whole rebuild, bro. Like, no, in year 4, London Merritt, McPherson, freshmen that was going crazy. Taufik Bayard. No, we want to keep some of these guys returning. So on my channel, I'm always gonna keep it real, and I pride myself on that because I'm not swayed in either way. There ain't nobody backing me. There ain't no chicken behind me. There ain't no, if I say something, I'm gonna get cut off. I ain't even tapped in to get cut off, so I can say what I want. You feel me? This is how we progress, bro. This is how we get better, is when we acknowledge the stuff that's going on. It looks like 2023. That's why I even went back to this video, bro. I swear to God, bro, I was chilling in here tonight and I was just going through Well Off Media videos and I looked at this shit and I said, bro, why does it feel like 2023 all over again? Like we're starting over for the first time, bro. You feel me? Like, bro, I promise you, on my mama, bro. I'm like, bro, we're starting over for the first time. Every team rebuilds yearly. Yeah, I understand that, bro. I don't think you remember that season. Not a whole rehaul. Iowa State for sure. Meriden McPherson. Would have loved to keep them. And a lot of the guys we lost went off to promising programs. It's not like we lost guys that went off to a scrub program. I lived in Colorado, so that's what's up, bro. Dre, I didn't know you lived in Colorado. I lived in Colorado, so I wanted Prime to succeed, but I ain't looking good for Prime. Yeah, I'm with the 2026 season. Let it play out, but I do understand like a lot of the stuff that's played out, bro. Like I ain't seen 3-9 and 1-8. I flipped this whole table over and turned off controllers, all that. You feel me? So I'm not sitting here acting like what I'm not one of them people that's gonna sit here and act like everything's all good when I know it ain't. You feel me? We got a lot of work to do as a football team, and this season has to work. Bruh, I can't even mention that more. But more importantly, what I'm looking at right now is everybody who's been hired and how it's transitioned and millionaires, bro, millionaires and billionaires, like in the Big 12 conference, like these 20, they think about 4-year plans. So they're thinking about already like if this doesn't work out, how to move on from Coach Prime. That's how business works, though. No feelings, no emotions. That's how business works. They're building for the future with Colorado. And they're piggybacking off of Coach Prime, too. So Coach Prime is already looking at it like, I'm going to leave y'all in better hands than I left y'all. He understands sometimes it's unreasonable with the transfer portal, not a lot of money, with people not want to come and play in Colorado. The weather ain't nothing to do. It ain't a Miami and ain't a USC. And ain't how many 5-star recruits are you really going to get in Colorado, bruh? Keep it real. How many 5-star players is coming to play in Colorado? Not a lot. Not a lot. It ain't the ideal place to come play. You got Miami, you got USC, you got Texas, you got LSU. Like, what's gonna get a 5-star Kurt Signetti player, right? What's gonna get a 4-year player who is a highly touted to come to Colorado? What's gonna really get? Ain't nothing to do there, bro. Nothing. So we're up against that too. You feel me? It's a lot going on behind the scenes. Caleb Mathis really the only stop it, Clint Moses, bro. Cut it out. Kurt winning and talking. Kurt winning. Kurt Signetti. Salute to him. James Madison. That's Jason Whitlock interview with the first year kids, gave some insight of what was behind the scenes. Jason Whitlock is a hater, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I could never be Jason Whitlock. And a salute to that, but salute to that RMJ media. Respect, all love. But I'm with the players getting heard too. I don't feel like all the players just were all wrong. I'm not with that. I'm not gonna say like all the players are wrong, but Jason Whitlock is who. A lot of people fed up with Coach Prime and the way he runs the program. Kurt has nothing on Prime. He doesn't deal with what Prime has to deal with. Cam Duncan going hard. Kurt actually finished with Coach Prime started. Bro, Kurt Signetti just won a national championship, Cam. What are you talking? What's up, bro? He just won a natty with what? What you mean? He won a natty. He took Indiana to he did exactly what Coach Prime, he did exactly what Colorado is supposed to do in 4 years. Keeping it real. Not this is no slight at nobody, but Kurt Signetti took Indiana, who was a trash program, and turned them into national championships. It's getting they're off Cam Duncan. Cam Duncan always turns up in every live. I'm not gonna lie to you. I witnessed that yesterday when Buffed Prime's live. Cam Duncan is a real turn up guy, and I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, Kurt ain't on social media. He busy running winning program for sure. For sure. Signetti of Indiana have not lost a starter to the transfer portal. I agree with you, Keith, bruh. I agree. And then that's why I'm gonna keep it real on this channel, bro. Like, even with I had Deion Sanders come on my live, and I salute to him, and I'm doing live reactions to his videos. Salute, bro. But I'm gonna still keep it real. Taufik Bayard, Omari Miller, everybody dips. Jordan Seaton, everybody dips. I don't care how much money you talk about you didn't have to pay. They dipped for a reason. And I feel like last season was a big part of that. And I keep it real on my channel, bro. I'm not here to get along. You don't lose your highest ranking players and your starters for no reason. Whatever that reason was, I feel like each player is personal. Some of them was for money. Yeah. Some of them was they didn't like the scheme. Some of them didn't agree with the coaching staff. Some of them didn't believe in their position coach. I believe different people leave for different reasons. You feel me? Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like the staff did everything right last year because they didn't. If you did everything right, you don't go 3-9 and 1-8. And that's not me being a hater. That's me being a fan and being a real rally. You feel me? And being like, bro, how we lose not everybody come back. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. All right, we're going to finish this well-off media video. So I'm starting this series, right? I'll be back on at 8 a.m. West Coast time tomorrow. I'm going to do the next video. I'm trying to catch up on every single video up until 2026. I ain't going to hold you. Kais and I called it like a mafia-thon. I'm going on a Say No More-a-thon tomorrow for sure. Appreciate y'all being in here too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole channel is built on everybody having a voice, everybody being able to get their stuff off. So we got the most lit chat. I ain't gonna hold you.
But you don't respect it. Okay. You don't want it. Okay. Some of y'all don't even think you deserve it. Okay. And usually when God sends me to a place, he sends me to a place to be a conduit of change.
Vibes. Hold on. Vibes is in here. Vibes. What's the word, bruh? What's happening, bro? What's good, fam? What's happening, bro? Appreciate you being in here, bro. Hey, shout out to Vibes being in the building, bro. Show some love, bro. I don't have a side on the transfer portal now. Keith's on Demon. Keith, I done seen you on so many different channels, bro. Different channels, you be on one. I ain't gonna hold you, Keith. Keith be on one. Depending on what channel Keith is on, Keith be lit. But I respect you, Keith, because you keep it real, bro. And I'm all with keeping it real, my dude. I salute you, bro, because I ain't finna change for nobody. I don't care what nobody talking about. Right is right, wrong is wrong. We got, you feel me? That's why I'm going back. You feel me? Like, I ain't finna change for nobody. Keep doing you, Keith, bro, for sure.
Guarantee it's gonna be some special. We got a few positions already taken care of because I'm bringing my luggage with me. And it's Louis.
Louis.
It ain't gonna be no more of the mess.
Louis.
Wonderful fans, the student body, and some of your parents have put up with for probably 2 decades now. I'm coming. And when I get here, it's gonna be changed. So I want y'all to get ready to go ahead and jump in the portal.
Ooh, go ahead and jump in that portal. So listen, bro, live and direct, bro. Indiana football program was worse than Colorado, and they brought it back to realization. Facts is facts, Keith. I mean, we're men, bro, right? We're all men. We're all men. We can sit here and put our big boy pants on and talk about football, talk about wins and losses, talk about X's and O's. Yeah, Indiana did their thing. National championship. Kirk Cignetti. Yeah, utilized the transfer portal, got it done for sure. Oh, CU was 111 the year before Prime came and was getting beat by an average of 30 points. Indiana wasn't that bad. Great point, Cam. Great point. Garbage juice. I ain't gonna hold you. But to get back to what Coach Prime Deion Sanders said right here was like, some of y'all gonna hit the portal. You look at this, right? And you look at, I don't know if this is an off season. I don't know if this is an off day, a Saturday, whatever he came for the first ever press conference of Colorado, but no unity here. Everybody wearing whatever they want to do. This looks like a lack of a coach really on you. You know what I'm saying? Not to just be picky and point that out, but I'm saying, get off your knees. Bucket, keep it cool, Bucket. Keep it cool, Bucket. Keep it cool, bruh. Kurt Cignetti just used the idea of prime. Sir Kurt Cignetti actually delivered, and he did it with who's old buddy? 6'7", who left us and went to Indiana and won a chip. Salute to bruh. And he came to Colorado trying to be a leader. He came to Colorado trying to lead our offensive line. Why I can't think of his name right now. Buddy who left Colorado in 2025 and 2024, but the NC and went over to Indiana. Did his thing, bruh. What's going on tonight, buddy? I see you are live. What's up, Larry Lightfoot, bruh? What's going on, fam? Glad you in here, bruh. Coach Prime brought back Colorado map. Oh, absolutely. Nah, for sure he did. Hey, Vibes, he for sure brought Colorado back on the map, for sure. What I'm talking about in this video, so just to catch you up, bruh, is this 2026 looks a lot like 2023 as far as like we're talking to a brand new set, a whole new set of players. They got rid of everybody, and they're making, it seems like they're making plans for when they're making plans beyond the Coach Prime Deion Sanders era, bro. Real talk. That's how I'm looking at it. They're making plans for if they're going to be able to, and of course they're piggybacking off of his name. A lot of these recruits and everybody they're getting, they're not coming there if it's not Coach Prime there for sure. Let's keep it real. Already don't nobody want to come to Boulder, Colorado, but they definitely ain't coming there if Coach Prime Deion Sanders ain't there. Let's keep it real. Coach Prime had other focuses than other coaches in his show when he left the SWAC. Great point, brother. Kurt Signetti used Prime's ideas with the portal and not needed to recruit a bunch of the kids, which is what Prime started, not Kurt, for sure. All I know is Indiana won a national championship last season, bro. Kurt was using the portal at JMU. JMU has a great strength and conditioning class too, for sure. If you're in here, I appreciate if you can hit the thumbs up too, bro, and hype this video, turn it up. Appreciate y'all being in here late night. We had to jump on tonight for sure. Nobody thought that what Coach Prime did in year one, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Coach Prime bought his Louis bag 2026 for sure. That's what I'm saying, Vibes. I know Coach Prime bought his Louis bag. Coach Prime's gonna leave Colorado better than when he got there. Salute to Coach Prime. I know that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna use his name, his him being able to recruit players there to leave Colorado better than they did. Is everybody happy with last season? No. Have things been sent to it's like, all right, we gave you the project, right? Okay, now we're taking it to our own hands. Think Rick George gone, Lovo in, all these changes being made are good changes, though. They're healthy changes. They're good changes. All the celebs came for clout and gone today. Yeah, bro. Like, salute to Gilly and Wallow, bro. Been down since the get down, bro. Win, lose, or draw. When Gilly spiked that ball on Jackson State, that was crazy. Prime had no experience coaching, was never an assistant GA or coordinator. Yeah, that's a great point, Clint Moses. When you get into the media, there's a lot. They start talking about a lot of college, like Division I coaches who are assistants, coordinators who deserve a shot more than Coach Prime. We get it. But welcome to college football, bro. It ain't about what you know. It's about who you know. I'm going to say that again for people in the back. It's not about what you know. It's who you know. You could be the biggest X's and O guy who can dial up a cover 3 zone blitz cloud through your mama's ear. It don't matter. It's about who you know, not what you know. For sure. Let me get caught up here. Make sure y'all see that. All right, let's get back to hearing this speech, bro.
And do whatever you're going to get. Because the more you jump in, the more room you make. Because we bring kids that are smart. Say that. Smart. Tough. Fast. Discipline. With character. Smart.
Tough. Fast. Discipline. With character.
That's the one we're going to get.
Okay.
Is that true? Yes, sir. Is that true? Is that true? Yes, sir. Is that true? Yes, sir. So how bad do you really want it?
How bad do you really want it?
What are you sacrificing right now?
Was there anybody? Oh, okay. I think, is that Harrison? I think out of this crew, bro, it's literally just the governor. I think dude right here stayed. Who is that? No, I don't know. I don't know if he stayed. Not a lot of people in this group stayed, bro. And look how they're looking at him like, bro, y'all all gone. Out of here.
That you really want. What are you surrendering? What you giving up right Man, these folks still playing football. We ain't in the darn meeting. So obviously that's a problem, right? I'm gonna fix it. So if they ask you what he said in the meeting, what went down? I want you to say.
You see Harrison right there? That's one of the few who stayed. That's 87, bro. That's Mikey Harrison right there, the tight end right there. Yeah, that's one of the few that did actually stay from this 2023 team is Lapina and Ben was in that group. Lapina was here? Bruh, tell me where Lapina is. Lapina been here that long, bruh? I recognized him. He was, I think he was a quarterback here for a season or two. I see Harrison, but Lapina was here. Is that Tyson? I think that's Tyson right there, right? If I'm not mistaken, this is Tyson right here in the gray hoodie. I think that's Tyson right there, right? Jordan Tyson, who's about to go to the NFL. I think that's him right there. If I'm not mistaken, that is Jordan Tyson. Damn, they've been there for a minute, bro. I didn't know they was there that long.
2 words. Flat out, he just said I'm coming. You gotta do what they mean when they come. Not only am I gonna show up, but I'm gonna show out. Now, I'm through with mine. Let's get to yours. I'm here on the spot for any questions. Yeah, quarterback is coming. Yep, about 10 more I'm coming.
Quarterback is coming. So whoever was a quarterback, you're chalked. Hit the portal. Straight up, bruh. And about 10 more of them coming. But again, 10 more of them doesn't build a team, right? You need 80-something players to get on the team. So 10 of them don't build a whole team, right? Oh, yeah. Charlie Offerdahl for sure. Right on, Larry Lightfoot. Great point. Charlie Offerdahl was there. Hankerson. Oh, Dwayne Hankerson for sure. Facts. Hey, respect his name correctly is crazy, bro. Nobody care about Kirk Cinetti's name spelled correctly, bro. What we doing here? What's going on? What's the word? I heard Cignetti said he only practices only 1 hour and 30 minutes on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and walkthroughs Monday, Fridays for only 25 minutes. Coach Prime might want to he gets his players going. Because you know how college coaches will get, they'll be like, I stayed for 14 hours. I'm on the grind. Like, bro, go home to your family, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. Like, come here, do your job, go home. Some of them left after the spring game to get filmed. Oh, yeah, that's that one, especially that one wide receiver. He dipped to, I think, where'd he go? God, that first year, right? That one wide receiver. Did he go to Arizona? Or yeah, he went to Arizona. That wasn't the run CU receiver used his film and cut on Colorado. Salute. That Swayze intro was crazy. Buckle up. Right on, great one, bruh. Yeah, Kurt be talking trash. Kurt can talk trash. He won a national title. Jordan Tyson in the second row. Yeah, I think that he in the second row with the gray hoodie for sure. So we're going over well-off media. Deion Sanders meets with the Colorado football team players for the first time because I wanted to revisit the speech, what he said was coming to Colorado, what we expected as fans, because that's all we can go off is what you said, and what it's like to be in the transfer portal, bro. For all these dudes, chalked out of here. They only kept, I don't know how many they kept. They're out of here, bucko. But he did produce a winning season after getting rid of these guys, bringing his guys 9-4, Alamo Bowl 2024. So it worked. It worked. Now it seems like we're back at that same crossroads in 2026. It got to work this year. It got to work, bro. Got to work.
And they dollars. And they're going to hunt and they're going to eat. Anything else? This is your opportunity. Don't get outside and start talking when you got me right in front of you. Let's get it over with now. Anything you want to say? It could be a question. It could be anything. Yes, sir.
That's a great point. Do you feel like Coach Prime Deion Sanders can have that same type of energy for guys on YouTube, guys on the internet? Let's rewind that. Don't get outside and start talking when you got me here right now. Let's hear that.
It could be a question. It could be anything. Yes, sir.
The position coach is very key.
What position coach? Don't get outside and start talking when you got me right in front.
That's a great point, Coach Prime Deion Sanders just said right there, and I wanna relate that to these YouTube streets. Don't get outside and start talking when you got me right here. Is there some guys who was in front of Coach Prime Deion Sanders who had an opportunity to meet with him who didn't get it off their chest when they was in front of him man to man? I'm just saying. I'm asking a question. Is there some guys who was in front of Coach Prime Deion Sanders who could have said whatever they had to say in front of him, but didn't? They waited till they got on YouTube, or they waited till they got in front of media blogs. They waited till, you know what I'm saying? Or you could have just said it to him face to face when he was right there. You feel me? Correct me if I'm wrong. College players can practice a limited amount of hours of player lead reps, no coaches around. Yeah, I know in the winter right now they can. I know once spring starts, there's like you can't have the football around until like spring. Shout out to Tyson. It worked out for him. No, for sure. Definitely worked out for him. But Tyson didn't know what coming off season had to toss up for him. Yeah. They brought in, I don't even know how Tyson would have fit into that 2023 group though. Like Xavier Weaver went crazy. I don't know if Jordan Tyson was showing enough in camp or he just decided to dip. Too many speeches to get the exit of those. I remember Shiloh said in practice, "Why you always breaking? Can we play football?" Great point. That's awesome. Field goal kicker that went to Utah is in the first row. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Great point out, Larry Lightfoot. Yeah, he did. It was around the team when all that happened. Zay, Horn, and Travis are all ready to come to college. They held it down, bro. Especially when Travis Hunter went down. Xavier Weaver held it down, bro. I remember that too. For sure.
Get it over with now. Anything?
Right back.
It could be a question. It could be anything. Yes, sir.
The position coaches are keeping.
Well, position coaches might keep coming now.
Bringing.
Right? He's going to be one of the best staffs you ever seen. Something. They coming. Best recruit staff you ever seen in summer. They coming. A bunch of go-getters coming. I just met with several to 10 powerful boosters that's ready to give. But I told them I want these kids focused on the NFL, not the NIL. But guess what they told me? They cut. Good question. Let's start it off. Some more. Great question. See, we got to talk to people that want to talk, man. Don't we? Then they get a lot when they want to talk, right? Oh, man. Let's get it out. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. My bad. Had to take a commercial break for a second. Let me see where we're at in the chat. Would appreciate everybody being in here too, y'all. If y'all can hit the thumbs up. That's why Tyson left, because a lot of people, the team already knew most of the players are coming for sure. He made it and he made it known. He made it known for sure. I have no clue what Cam Duncan talking about. Cam Duncan be turned. If you haven't seen Cam Duncan in his first element, go back and check out Cam Duncan on other people's lives. He is turned everywhere he goes. He loves to get it cracking. I ain't gonna hold you. And he lied. Honesty is the biggest key for sure. Letting people know you got somebody coming in here. That's a fact. That's why the other wide receivers that people thought was gonna stay left for the spring game for sure. Yeah, because you ain't around the team. Of course you wouldn't. Cam Duncan stays lit if you haven't known by now. Yep, looks like Cam Duncan is still lit. Appreciate everybody being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up, of course, the live, get your stuff off. This is where we come to debate. If you know Colorado, talk your stuff, bro. I ain't gonna, as long as it doesn't get too crazy. You feel me? We gonna keep it lit. Just keep it respectful amongst one another, bro. That's all I ask is keep it respectful, keep it between the YouTube guidelines, so this video, so I can repost the video. You feel me?
Major changes you see going forward.
Everything. Everything. The way you think about the game, the way you study the game. You know what our kids do? And I hate to keep resorting back because I got one more to finish. But
Okay.
What coach? What's our defense back coach right now? Kevin Matthews, okay? Putting in time, we're not putting in time.
We got Coach Mathis, Coach Hart, guys that have been rocking with him from the start. Is there anybody we can see in here? All I really see is a lot of the old linemen that stayed around. Some of the special team guys, skill players really made the biggest transition in 2023.
So that's what the whole time, the time you watch the film, I give it to him every Thursday. He go through every last one of them to see who's actually putting in that time. Who really want to be for the team? That's how you know what you start or not. If you're a starter, you're not putting in the right time, you're not starting this week.
Mathis, NFL, Coach Prime, NFL. So here's my thing with coaches who played in the NFL. At some point, they know what they're talking about. At some point, it might not translate to a college football level as far as like X's and O's and relatable, but at some point, they know what it takes to be a dog in college if you made it to the NFL. I don't care what nobody say. That's why I agree with Coach Prime on like some NFL experience. If you did it at the highest level, not saying you're going to be the biggest X's and O guys at a college football level, but you understand what it takes to be a competitor at least. That means you was one of them ones amongst your corners, amongst your receivers, amongst your D-line, O-line. That means you was one of them ones. If the NFL chose you, that means you was one of them ones. So you can give back to these college kids what you did to be one of them ones. So salute to Coach Mathis. He was a dog with the Atlanta Falcons, bro. What you mean? On that Vic team going.
I'm going to invest in you and you invest in yourself. I mean, you don't believe in you. How am I going to believe in you if you don't believe in you? You ain't putting in no time to watch your opponent that's getting ready to try to do you in front of a national audience. So if you ain't putting in the time, why would I put in the time?
Facts.
Good question. Let's go.
They talk to me. You can hear pins drop in that room.
It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work.
Imagine coming in talking to a 1-12 team, bro. Piss. Not gonna hold you. Trash. They was though. That's a fact, bro. Like coming in talking to a 1-11 team is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Summer. We have a couple breaks in the summer, off season. How should I say this?
Give him strength, Lord. Give him strength.
We're gonna try to make it quick. Those of you that we don't run off, we're gonna try to make it quick. That's what our season's gonna look like. I want the ones that don't want to quit. They want to be here. They want to work. They want to win. They want to be appreciative of every darn thing they're getting here.
That's a fact.
That's what it's gonna look like. Heck of a lot of work. We gotta get you to the breaking point so I know what I got. I don't want to get in the game and then find out I got Jane when all offseason I had Tarzan. I gotta figure that one out. I'm gonna get you there.
You know that Jane and Tarzan analogy they didn't use all season, bro. My bad. Let me get back to the chatty. All right, so great point to be there. Hold on real quick. What's good with y'all, though? I think that's a great point for me to stop that video because I definitely got the next one queued up. All right, hold on. I want to get to those first one-on-ones, right? Those first one-on-ones he did when Coach Prime Deion Sanders did bring his Louis luggage to Boulder. And I wanted to see what it looks like for the transfer portal players who are looking to stay, in Colorado versus the guys he brought in and take their spot. Everybody had an ample opportunity to keep their spot in Boulder. That's what I'm going to say. Everybody had an opportunity to keep their spot in Colorado. It wasn't like he didn't give, everybody the opportunity to keep their spot. Guys, I have to be honest with you. If I'm one of those 19-year-old guys sitting in the stands right there and I heard Coach Gilman, I would look at his athletes. Yeah, I'm gone, bro. I'm gone. You tell me somebody bringing in your luggage, I'm out of here. 2024 season coaches was it. That was the window. It's starting now. It looks like a reset, which we all figured it was going to be a reset. Coach Prime is my guy, but some of that message, I don't want to miss you, was arrogant and negative. Yeah, he's talking to a 1-11 team, so You know, he's coming off a SWAC championship, and then he's talking to a 1-11 team. So, you feel me? All right, hold on real quick. Appreciate y'all being in here. This is for the ones who love Colorado right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just doing this because this what I do on my regular time. Like, if I'm just chilling by myself, I'm gonna go back and watch film, watch Wolof Media, all that. So I appreciate you guys being here. I know it's a Sunday night. You got something to do. It's a late night live. But think about Club Shay Shay and Nightcap. They be on around 9. So I know we can do it. I know we can stay on here. I know we ain't tired. I know we can do it. For sure. No, it wasn't. Colorado was terrible. He needed to get the trash out of the program. No, they was hoop. I am ready for them to put the pads on for sure. The message was perfect. It's either you're going to show him you as that dog, or you're going to run like a cat. You know, that's the video we're going to get into. He gave them the opportunity to show it. It's not like he sent them all packing in the portal before they went to one-on-ones. That's what we're going to get into next. We're going to get into he gave these guys opportunity. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most in this 2026 class is to see all those guys we got. Okay, the guys we got, now all the PFF grades and all the FCS with production, all that is done. Now we're going to see what you really do at a Power 4 level. And to be real with you, it's not like you're going against much competition from last season. We were literally just evaluating guys who came over from that level. Do you hear what I'm saying? We're literally evaluating the guys who came over from Power, FCS level with production, because I don't know how many people we literally are bringing back. You feel me? From that team. A lot of this was that. Hold on now. We finna get saucy with it. Nah, that's not it. We talking about when Travis came over with the shell in his hair and the chipped tooth still. We talking about Travis with the chipped tooth, bruh. All right. We'll get to this one. Coach Prime's first team meeting. Can y'all see that?
Defense on this side, correct? So we have offense on this side, and all the coaches and everyone else.
All right, this is Coach Prime's first team meeting of 2023. This is after people have cut. These are guys who are on the roster.
Extra. James, how's up prayer?
Lord, we thank you for this day, Father. We thank you for this opportunity as a group. Father, we thank you for the movement that God has put us in place to be in charge of. We thank you for each player here, each coach.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's not what I was trying to do. We got like the winter workout stuff. That's cool. Nah, no. We're gonna get to them one-on-ones real quick. This is like all the winter workouts and stuff they was doing in 2023. This is what I'm talking about right here. All right, appreciate y'all if y'all still there. Hold on. Oh wow.
100 mil I needed. The glory I needed. I took L's but walked around like I was undefeated.
Being arrogant and negative in that meeting must have played the sports with a below average team. The party just getting started. Don't turn down the music. That's a fact, bruh. Say no more. Looking back at it, seeing that coaching of 2022 was worse and Prime could have built with half the guys. I understand that. Willie G, what's up, bruh?
That's what we do, man.
Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Colorado one-on-one. So I skipped like the winter workout to 2023. I skipped the meetings. We're going to get down to the nitty-gritty, something we're all waiting for in 2026. everybody's talking, everybody got their buzz, their PFF grades, where they coming from. Oh, I'm this 247, this in the portal, 247, that in the portal. Now, who is this? Cameron Silman Craig, right? A guy who came over from Jackson State in the portal. Somebody who came over with a lot to prove. Some of that Louis luggage that Coach Prime Deion Sanders talked about. So I'm fast forwarding to basically what we're going to look forward to in 2026. What this is looking like, I'm telling you, bro, 2026 is looking like 2023 all over again, bro. Tell me I'm wrong. Complete reset of everything. Complete reset of the players, the portal, the staff. Everything is brand new, and then we're bringing players in for the first time, and then now we get to see them put it together. So we're gonna do a live reaction to Well Off Media. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Colorado one-on-ones, and we're gonna see what we got to look forward to in 2026. So let's see. Without further ado, let's get to it. There it is.
Just come set the standard, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just come set the standard. We're finna set the standard on him today, though. Hey, bro, stop by and talk to the camera, because you know what? We ain't gonna show everything of what we gonna do to y'all today. Because we don't want nobody to get us dropped. But I'm letting you know right now, though, gang talking about nothing.
I'll get somebody $5 so they can name you.
Hey, let's just say one word today. Blur. In the other school. I ain't saying Blur Nation. I ain't disrespecting my man. I ain't disrespecting my. I said Blur. You know what? I said Blur. Blur wasn't blurring on us that practice.
How's that? I might have to.
That's what I'm saying. We finna blur on y'all today.
The music in the background.
No one talking what?
But we got Cleveland Browns versus Jacksonville Jaguars right there. So I'm gonna say this. Stay with me now. Ocho Single Voice. Cleveland Browns, Jacksonville Jaguars. His Louis luggage did get to the league. That's all I'm gonna say. At this point, plus they had weapons on 2023. Team just didn't mesh. 2023. Yeah, the O-line, the brand new coordinator. So hey, great point, bro. First year, what was his name? Sean Lewis, first year offensive coordinator, headed out to San Diego State. Hearing rumblings that he held Shador too accountable. Coach Prime got him out of there for Pat Shurmur, who would allow, whatever that is. Then we had that defensive coordinator who came over from the Nick Saban tree from Alabama, but his was such a system. It was so much of a system that I feel like it kind of strapped our players a little bit. Yeah, you can talk like that when you're the quarterback for sure. Lights out. Appreciate y'all being in here, bro. So, yeah, this is when everybody got to put it together. I can't play that.
We shall see.
That's a song was fine.
We got some new stuff out there too. Y'all ain't seen this.
I really don't. I ain't gonna hold you. I forgot what Stom was a freshman. When he went over to FAU, he was going crazy right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
Very happy. Play aggressive on first and second.
This one Shador had the baby dreads. I ain't gonna hold you. Prime did his job. He got his sons to the league.
Oh, I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna do that anyway because that's how I am.
Because you want that little slant, that little quick out. Then later on, you gonna want the little digs and stuff. Like, come on, big bro. Dang, bro.
He knew his whole little scheme right now. I ain't gonna hold you. Appreciate everybody being in here too, bro. Listen, I'm about to go on like a Kai Sinai Mafia-thon where I'm about to replay every single one of these well-off media videos starting at, I don't know, I'm on the West Coast, right? So I'm on like the San Francisco, Los Angeles time. So that's what time zone I'm on. But I think I'm going to get up at like 8 a.m. every morning, and I'm going to start with a live review. I'm going to do it 3 times a day until we catch up to 2026. So if y'all want to join this ride with me, we're going to critique everything all the way up to where we at now. I appreciate y'all going on this ride. I mean, I just love Colorado, bro. I really rock with Colorado. I could watch this all day, bro.
You got an offense already, bro. We got you, bro.
bro? Y'all heard about Slusher, bro? Now, I ain't trying to be messy or nothing, but wasn't he, bro? If you know, you know, drop it in the chat. That's all I'm going to say. If you know about Slusher, bro. Hey, you got me messed up, Vi. Nah. I'm from like Oakland, Hayward area. I mean, I'm from San Fran, but ain't no way talking about I'm from San Fran. That's crazy work. We just had the Super Bowl out here though, but I'm from the Bay Area. Put it like that. I'm from where Marshawn Lynch is from. Let's put it like that. I'm from where Marshawn is from. Beast mode. San Fran is crazy. The way you just worded that was crazy vibes. Like, don't you? Hey, if you know about Slusher, drop it in the chat. He out of pocket, bro. Slusher, you out of pocket, bro. As a teammate, as a college teammate, you out of pocket, bro. If you know about Slush, drop it in the chat, bro. You know you
He just turned 18. This man turned 19, y'all.
I ain't even Frisco.
That's so good. I need a chop, though.
He did. He made that play. He made the play on and off the field. If you know you did.
Hey, let's lock in today. Let's work. Let's compete. We're making ourselves better. The more we compete with each other. Bust on me, bust on three.
Yeah, they got all this music in the background, bro. I can't even play that. So let's get it. I can't play that without getting copyright strike. So I gotta roll it without the audio.
Hey, money hold, I'm on a old school beat.
You know though.
Hey, not Halloween, but I got some tricks to give me trees.
Who is that? See,
hey,
I
put my maid in the street because that
Trevor Woods was going in 2023. I ain't even gonna hold you. 2023, Trevor Woods was going crazy. Slusher was talking to Shalomi. That's what I heard though. That's what I seen, but it looked like it was kind of solid. Like, yeah, that's your easiest way to find yourself off of Colorado. Ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, Slusher was out of pocket, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. They wasn't going for it.
street sweeper shit, people.
I
done came through it. And I'm riding in the Tesla.
Who is that?
So I had to charge them extra. Never say never seen it better. They asked me what's next, my response was pressure. Money come and go, but the business always grows. Connecting that's like a play next fold.
What are they doing right now? Are they playing keep away right now? Yeah, Omarion Cooper, bro, he came over from Florida State, ended up going black to Fort. Yeah, easy ticket out, bro. Facts. Cadden, he was definitely catting off for sure, bro. Cadden, I don't know what they're doing right now, but that ain't it.
Money mode. It's super hot, so they gon' blow. What you mean? On the mission, got it from Houston, but I'm
Deion
not
Sanders,
tipping chilling with my bros. Wetter than the ocean, so I'm gon' roll. I'm a psych a little running back. Hands up, getting rid.
They're completely catting off right now. I don't know what that drill is. I don't think these dudes are still on the team anyway.
Hey, not Halloween, but I got some tricks to give me. I done came through in a foreign and I'm riding. Bands up, getting rich.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. We got J5 Fleazy. We got Jimmy Horn Jr. in the building. Let's see what he do. That's not Jimmy Horn Jr., my bad. Hey. Hey, Travis Lightweight got clamped on his first play, bro. I want y'all to go back to this, right? So Coach Prime said, we bringing our Louis, we bringing our luggage over, right? Travis Lightweight got clamped this play. I don't know who this corner is. He put the clamps on Travis, bro. That's Travis Hunter right there, right? Hey, appreciate y'all if y'all still here, bro. Appreciate y'all with me. You feel me? I'm about to go on this streamathon, bro. Tonight, I'm gonna be back up at 8 a.m. West Coast time tomorrow. The next video, I'm about to just stream this whole series because I feel like it's stream worthy. But This is Travis Hunter. I ain't gonna lie, we're getting clamped.
Good catch, boy.
Woo! He locked him up. He locked him up, Larry. Locked him up, Larry. That's Mikey Harrison right there. That's Mikey Harrison right there, looking good. Tight ends. And that's how Ben Finisef has been on the team for the last 4 years. Right there. I think it's just a player-led practice. Oh, okay, for sure, bro. Way more talent 2023 and 24. It's gonna have to be team ball the way I appreciate it. Facts. Well, Loft just released a new video. We own it. Let's go. You said Reloff just released a new video. Say no more. We gonna get over there. So, hey, listen. So, all right, I'm glad you made that point, RMJ. Keith, great point, Keith. You lit. So this is how it's gonna go. So if Well Off, the Pregame Network, Reach the People Media releases a new video, we're definitely gonna go tap in. But I'm starting this series, like I'm gonna go live 3 times a day now. And I'm gonna start off early. We're gonna recap the whole 2023 season. Only like practices where it's one-on-ones and not just them talking, you know, like the other stuff. Like I ain't gonna do that, but we're gonna start this series real quick. All right, the people have spoken. I have to get over there real quick. Say no more. Appreciate y'all being in here, bro. Hold on. Let me get over there real quick. I'm actually on the channel already, so it's not that hard to do that. All right, we're going to go over here. It looks like it's more so, I'm going to give a disclaimer. It looks like it's more so Bucky, Coach Prime, Carucci, less Colorado football. If we want to go over that together, though, I'm with it, though. I rock with it. I ain't going to hold you. Oh no, they getting in. Hold on. Hey, I spoke to hey. I spoke too soon. They getting in. This in the locker room. All right, appreciate that. Hey, salute to y'all keeping me on point, keep me on game, bro. That's why I say we got the littest chat. Appreciate that. Who told me that? RMJ, you up for the night, bro. Appreciate that, RMJ Media, bro. Hey, salute, bro. You see me loving it so hard. They done put out a whole new video. Balsamo Kamara, Ashton Presley, Mathis, Gideon ESPN, Cree. I want to say that's Lester, all them Stokes, England. All right. We're going to do a live reaction to Well Off Media, Coach Prime and Carucci 2 turn. He responded to Rakai. All right. I will be pausing and commentating on this video because it is a live reaction. Appreciate y'all for letting me know about this video, bro.
Control to move it fast and powerful and explosive so you can do what? Be twitchy on the football field. I don't like slow guys. Slow guys don't eat. In between the lines where the camera lives. Where the action is, boss. So stay in the hunt. I got you. You got 6. You 1, 2, 3. Word.
Bill. Danny Scoot. Okay. Danny Scudero is more filled out than we thought. Pause. Him, NFL grade. He wanted to upgrade his chance in Power 4 Cam Perry. A little bit more filled out than I thought he was as far as like muscular wise. You feel me?
Never mind. What's up, y'all? I'm Tyler Martinez. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. How I got to Boulder, kind of a crazy story. My high school didn't have a single Division I offer coming out. Was defensive player of the year in New Mexico. Bet on myself, went JUCO, had a good year there. I finished top 5 in the country in tackles as a true freshman, I think. Went to New Mexico State after that. Loved my time over there. Very thankful for that place. Grew and developed over there for 3 years, and last year was actually supposed to be my last year of eligibility. And then
Martinez is coming off of a knee injury, like damn near a complete knee reconstruction. So hopefully he's able to bounce back. Hey, if you in here, we in here, bruh. I ain't got nothing to do tonight. We tapping in, bruh. Appreciate y'all being in here. Let's get it. Appreciate RMJ for letting me know Well Off just dropped a new video too. Coach Prime. Go like, comment, and subscribe to Bucky's new video, Deion Sanders Jr. Go support what he got going over there. Doing a live reaction to the video. I'm gonna let it play because everybody be telling me I be bumping my gums too much. So say no more. Bet.
4th game, I went down with a season-ending ankle injury. Before the season ended, God told me it was time to go, so decided to enter the transfer portal. I ended up here.
Yeah. What do you think of Boulder so far?
Oh, dude, Boulder's awesome. I love Boulder so far. It's definitely.
Actually, I ain't gonna hold you. Keeping it real. I think I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do this, bro. This will be a better reaction tomorrow. Everybody seems like they done tapped off for tonight. Appreciate everybody in here. That's a good place to end it. I'll be back on tomorrow to do a Well Off Media first thing in the morning. All right. Appreciate y'all being in here. Straight love from Say No More. We got the littest chat on YouTube. Don't forget to hype this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all being in here. I'm out of here. Respect to y'all, bruh. If you want to keep a lid in the chat, keep a lid in the chat. Respect. I'm gone. Say no more. We gonna do this tomorrow.